What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are working on Leo's car, and we've actually been doing a lot in between these days. If you guys have seen the last video, I kind of show a little snippet of, you know, the polishing that we've been doing in the background of like some of my other videos and projects. So let me explain. If you guys haven't seen the video of when we painted Leo's car in sections, I think the whole series of actually painting the entire car is already out. But I also mentioned that we had a lot of like imperfections with the paint job, and that we wanted to correct it before deciding to like repaint the car or something like that. So we've already been doing a ton of work. We've started with, I believe, what did we start with? The fender. We started at the fender. We sanded it down, we polished it out, and it looked freaking amazing. That's this fender right here. You can see, nice and glossy. Not crazy flat, but it is nice and smooth. Very nice clarity compared to all the orange peel that was on here before. And after we did the fender, a different day, we sanded down pretty much the sunroof itself, the roof itself. Let me show you guys that real quick. Almost flattened out, and this is just water right here, but you can see the clarity. No crazy orange peel, crazy reflection. And this is obviously, like I've mentioned a million times now, that is a ton better, that this is a ton better than how it laid out once it was dried the night that we painted. So excuse all of the noise in the background because they're doing construction with the concrete and stuff literally right there, one house down. After we did the roof and the panel, we did the quarter panel from the front pillar all the way to the passenger rear. Started it from right here. You can see nice and smooth, nice and shiny, all the way across the quarter panel. And we did that one night. We didn't get to the door. We didn't get to this side or the other side. So last night, me and Leo, we spent literally the rest of the evening sanding down the door, the passenger fender. I sanded down the whole entire quarter driver panel, and Leo did pretty much the driver's side door. We did all that last night so we can spend more time today polishing everything out. The night that we did the quarter panel, I let Leo do the trunk just to have him get a feel on how polishing works, and I must say he did a pretty good job. So because the paint laid down on the trunk really nicely, I just told him to sand it down with 2000 grit and get it nice and flat. And then he did the stage 1 and stage 2 polish. You can see how much clean and clear the paint came out, and this was literally with just the drill on the attachment. And I let him use the drill on the small section because I didn't want him to use a high-speed buffer and burn through the paint because he's never used it before. But he kind of get the concept of how it works, so I'm gonna let him do pretty much the passenger side himself with, you know, obviously me kind of over his shoulder barking at him. So top door, bottom door, fender, and I'm pretty much going to take care of the other sides. Guys, check out my my Tesla apron. Came in clutch for days like this. So I just did a first pass with the stage 1 compound on, I believe it's the red pad. But yeah, I got the red pad there, then the orange pad on this one right here. I'm using the drill for small areas that I don't want to use the buffer on, because I'm scared to like cut into something else like this corner right here. So I'm using the buffer to do small areas. But we just did the first pass, stage 1, and it is looking really good. Now, I didn't really talk about the sandpapers being used to sand the car down. In the previous video, I talked about having only 1 sheet of 2000 left. Now, I don't know, I slipped my mind. I didn't order any more paper, and we ended up just using whatever we have left. So some part of the car that had more orange peel, I went deeper with like 1200 grit, and then I worked it up to 2000. And the rest of the car that was actually shiny already, Leo hit those with 2000 grit. Now, I flattened out this quarter panel a lot with the 1200 to 2000. It is really flat out, right? And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is more flat out than the entire car. So the door was sanded down with 2000 grit. We're not shooting for glass. We just wanted to be a smoother surface and to polish it out to a sleeker, you know, surface. So it still has like OE orange peel, not a lot, but obviously noticeable. You can see it right there where the fender is nice and sharpened out. So at the end of the day, we got it to polish out. Right now, Leo is going to go polish his door. He watched me do it. I explained to him just a minute ago on what to watch out for and understand consistency and work patches at a time. So he's gonna do his door and his passenger fender. I'm gonna go back on the other side with the stage 1 again on the drill to get areas that I might have missed. Once we finish all of the stage 1 polish, we'll step it up to the stage 3, and then we're just gonna knock that out of the way. But Leo's gonna go ham with polishing his car. I mean, the dude's done his own body work. He sanded his own car, he painted his own car, and well, he's polishing it out too. So I'm gonna sit you guys down and enjoy the ride. We've kind of been at it, and Leo literally just finished the stage 2 polish on the car, guys. And sorry for losing a little bit of the daylight here, but you guys can see the car is shining so much more. It looks freaking awesome. I mean, we're gonna try to get this car into a photo shoot soon. You know, I'm gonna hit up the homie Mock Films and see if we can get a shoot going on for this car. But the car is looking spiffy, guys. Right now, Leo is about ready to set up the wax, and we're just using something very basic. It's literally just high-tech yellow wax from McGuire's mirror glaze. I've used this before, works great. I do have the Suds compound and a couple other product as well, like Mothers and stuff, but that was the first one I grabbed. So I mean, it works. And Leo is about to get down with the wax real quick, you know, wax on, wax off. And I'm actually doing a little quick detour side work. The homie Christian just pulled up in his RT red wagon over there, because we're building a test pipe, yeah, for your car, because he upgraded your exhaust to a Mandra bent system.
It's Yokana, or what's it, Yonaka one.
Yonaka. And I've been hearing a lot of good things about Yonaka. Yeah, you mean they've been coming up on their products. And if you guys don't know, my CRX had a Yonaka exhaust. The flip brown turbo sleeper wagon was on a Yonaka exhaust.
Whoever slept on that wagon, man, that wagon, when you sold it,
if I had room to keep that turbo wagon, I would have. It made a whooping 128 horsepower. Rebuilt D15 B2 non-VTEC on 5 pounds. It made 128 horsepower. It was fun as hell to drive. It looked freaking awesome. But I had to sell it, which then I ended up getting a Flip RX, CRX, and you know, I built and flipped that car. You guys enjoyed the content because I see all the views, I seen all the likes. I appreciate it. But Christian is here, and we're about to build his test pipe right now so he can get his CRX back up on the road. He brought me your auto part special aluminized mild steel with his flange, and then the other half is actually stainless steel, which is a 3-bolt flange to a flex. So I'm gonna TIG this right here, and then I'm gonna MIG weld the other half of the test pipe because I don't have that much gas, but I'm gonna do as much as I can and have Christian be on his way. So Leo's gonna get down with the wax, I'm gonna get down with the weld, and we'll pick up with you guys in a second. Now the B16 is a fun engine. It just depends on what you do with the car.
It's a fun little motor and it's not fun.
I mean, it's fun for him because, you know what I'm saying, he's a single cam god and finally stepped it up to the big boy, and he felt the difference right off the bat. So with Leo's, I mean, like, his opinion is his opinion, but man, B16 to me is still the torqueless wonder. You guys can fight me in the comment section.
No, it's a great starting.
It's a great starting engine. No, 100%. 100% it is. Great starting engine. When you want to get into VTEC or B series, that's the motor to start with. Hands down.
I just turned my B16 like my B16 went to all.
No, it'd be sick. Oh shit, man, that thing almost fell out. So we got the test pipe all welded up. I figured, you know what, we already started TIG welding the stainless part. I just kind of grinded down the aluminized mild steel and TIG welded that as well too. Now if you guys seen videos from weeks and months ago, you guys know that I was complaining about running low on gas. So this literally was like on 50 freaking on the gauge, and somehow made it work. So I TIG welded all of this on the top, bottom, flange. This one was already MIG welded it, and it is pretty much ready to go, my dude. I mean, it's kind of hot, just be careful, man.
That'll work.
Yeah, that right there will get your CRX up and going again. And I mean, Leo over here trying to create a cruise and shit when my car was all down, but I got my all-wheel drive up and running, so maybe we'll set up a cruise or something, yo. Hey, and if you're a cruise, you down?
I'm down. I'm always down.
You know the route on 9?
I've done it before.
Yeah, I mean,
simple enough.
We can figure something out. I mean, if you guys are interested in a cruise or something, yeah, we'll plan it out, and we'll share it with you guys beforehand. If y'all want to join us, feel free to do so. Chad, NorCal Owners, he's just been super busy with life right now, and we were supposed to have a cruise at the end of the year, normally after every year, but the guy's busy and we understand it, so we might set something up for ourselves. You know what I mean?
Just 3 little CRXs. Maybe a weather show.
You better relax. We gotta include everybody too.
That's fine. It's fun still.
Yeah, I mean, if we decide we're gonna make a cruise, guys, we'll definitely talk about it beforehand. So in case any of you guys up here or anybody who's willing to drive out here and join us, you know what I mean, keep your eye open, hit the subscribe button, and that's pretty much ready for him. And Leo literally just wiped down the entire car from the wax he applied, and I'm sorry we lost some daylight. I'm sorry once again, guys, a million times. We lost a lot of daylight, but wow, oh my god, dude, the car is not the same car when Leo showed up here. Leo, you did all the work today, man. I mean, most of the work today. Just quickly, I mean, we're not done with the car, but tell the people, man, tell the people. I know I fucked up the paint job, I did, but I had faith that we can correct it. And now that Leo has actually done it himself,
it's the fact that we went through all the learning and the mistakes, and then, like you said, we corrected it, and now I apply the wax and I can see myself on my car, and I'm like, that's not my car.
Hey, the wax didn't do it. The wax is to protect it. But it's all the process that led us to this point.
Exactly. It's like
that gave us that reflection.
Once we hit this point in the car's, you know,
it's the hours and hours of elbow grease that made it reflect.
How many? I don't know how many weeks we put into this, day in and day out, days off.
Down, I remember exactly. We sat down the weekend of Halloween. We sat down. We said
Halloween was over a month ago.
Yeah, exactly. Because I remember that our deadline was my birthday. I wanted to have my car fully painted by my birthday, and the week before, we actually did get it painted.
When is your birthday?
November 16th.
I need you guys to go in the comments down below. Wish Leo a happy birthday. You didn't really do too much on your birthday. We just hung out a little bit and pretty much wrenched throughout the night. And if you guys follow him on Instagram, you guys seen him do all the little checklist stuff. And we achieved, like he said, a lot of the stuff that he wanted to do before his birthday. And I'm sure you're super pumped, man.
I've never had a better birthday present, honestly.
Hey, happy birthday, Leo, because I didn't even text him either. Fuck. You want to practice painting? Except you don't go all the way with the paint gun. I'm just saying. This is pretty much the end of our day. We came here with a goal and we knocked it out. So yesterday we sanded the car down. Today's goal was to focus on the polishing job, and that includes stage 1 and stage 2, and then the wax after that. Obviously we fell into the night, so I can't really show you guys too much, but you guys should have seen the progress we were making throughout the video. And we just finished washing the car, wiping it all down. Leo did all of the windows on the inside, and you can see how much more cleaner and clear everything is now. And you can't see it in the nighttime, but I can assure you guys, this came out freaking awesome. For the paint job that we applied to the car, what, 2 weeks ago, I would say, 3 weeks ago, something like that. The paint job, some areas came out great, some areas came out a little, I wouldn't say a little, it came out pretty bad. And before we, like I said, before we decided that we wanted to paint it, or, you know, add clear coat or whatever the case is, we wanted to sand it down and see if we could polish it out. And guys, we were able to save that messed up $100 paint job. Leo took off the tail lights to make the polishing job easier, and while it was out, he cleaned it all up, and he actually installed a new gasket set from Resto Tuner. If you guys have seen me install the tail light for the giveaway CRX, I have the same gasket set for that car. Definitely a must change when you're buying like JDM tail lights and stuff that comes pretty crumpled up, and even the original 30-year-old one, I recommend you to change it so that way water doesn't get inside, because if water gets inside, that's how you accumulate rust, and that's why we had to repair all of the window channels. So passenger side, we kind of already did this right here, but the door itself, the fender, you guys can't see it on camera, but let me show you guys the reflection of it. You can see the table nice and clear, as well as the fender looking spiffy. So obviously I hate leaving you guys off without showing you the final product of the car, but I can assure you that, like, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but we're gonna try to go for a photo shoot. I'm gonna vlog the session. We're gonna show you the car in the daytime, because Leo is gonna find some time to come back here, and we're gonna be installing all the trim and everything that we refreshed for the car, which we kept for the end after the car was polished out. Now that the car is polished out, all of that is to follow real soon. So don't worry, guys. I'll probably throw some photos at the end of the video so you guys can see it a little bit better, but if you guys don't mind, just wait for the next video. But that is gonna wrap it up for today's video, guys. I am cold, I am tired, Leo is too. If you guys ever restored a car or painted a car, you guys know that feeling when you install the final pieces to the car. That's gonna happen with Leo here real soon. There's a lot of stuff to go back onto the car. A couple more things we gotta like clean up and reinstall, but not really a big deal as of right now. All that is to come here real soon, and hopefully we can schedule a photo shoot soon so Leo can finally have some nice, like, professional edited photos of his car in its new current state. So that is gonna wrap it up for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed the polished job on Leo's CRX, be sure to leave a like. And if you guys want to stick around for the photo shoot, the installation of, I think I'm gonna leave that for Leo's channel. So if you guys want to see Leo reinstall all the stuff on his CRX, be sure to give him a subscribe. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.